Good morning, guys. We are at 4 a.m, a very, very early start this morning, and I've actually already started a bit of meal prep. So we've got rice on the go. I cooked up some chicken yesterday and I've just got salmon out of the freezer to defrost. So that's good. I'm going to do a bit of journaling and then we're going to head for a very early fast cardio gym session. Just because I want to tick all the boxes, get it done. Also hoping to get in the studio to do some routine development. But my routine will actually, for the regional in 4 weeks' time, because I didn't have much time, be the same as the Arnold's one I did last year. Probably for the British I'm going to keep the same routine as well, just because I want to absolutely nail it. Like, I want to maybe put in a couple of new moves. Like, I really want to do the contortion press as my press up. So we are gonna kind of try and practice that as much as I can, and also the posing, and so it's better I go early because studio will probably be free at that time. And then I've got a push-pull session to do today, but my coach wants to make sure that I'm doing my weight sessions once I've had a couple of meals in, so that will probably be this afternoon. I go back and do that. Other than that, we've got pretty much the usual. I need to do some editing. Got 15,000 steps to get in a day now, so I'm just going to check this isn't oat cooking. So that does take a little bit longer. I mean, to be honest, I normally get in 15,000 steps anyway, but you know when you've got to do it, because before it was like 12,000 or 13,000 I have to do, whereas now like 15,000 I have to do. So probably have a nice dedicated walk, and then just sort of work, a bit of editing, maybe meet up with a friend for coffee. So that's the plan today. Happy Saturday. It's finally light, we're coming up to 6 a.m. My bus still isn't until 7:34 or something random like that. So I think I'm just gonna start walking, to be honest. There's actually a bus closer as I start walking. So I get some of my steps in as well, because I've got so many to get in now. Well, only 15,000, but that's definitely more than before. Yeah, gonna go and get this cardio and routine development done. Have a productive day. Guys, I've just gone through my routine. The gym's so quiet because it's really early on Saturday. And I'm actually really happy with where the routine is at this point in time. I feel like give like 4 weeks time and it is literally going to be perfect. So I'm really, really looking forward to doing that. I'm going to go and do cardio, 35 minutes on Stairmaster. It's nice to be home because it's not a very nice day outside. And we've just done the cardio, we've done the routine development, which, as I mentioned, if you could hear me in the changing rooms, actually I'm very pleased with kind of how it is. I managed to remember the routine really, really well, so it was just a case of, well, over the next couple of weeks perfecting it, so that'll be good. Got some expiries and got some dark choc, Oh, I also got one of these because these unfortunately will probably become part of my regular daily shop because when calories are low, like flavoured water is the only thing, even though it's probably not the best, that fits in to my macros without really adding extra calories. Maybe like 10 calories in the whole bottle max, so that is reasonable as long as I keep that consistent. Anyway, I'm going to have my meal 1, which is eggs, veg, I think turkey bacon. Meal number 1. 2 whole eggs, 100 grams of egg whites, 2 turkey bacon rashers, and I've got 160 grams of broccoli because that added up to the same amount of calories that I would have had if I had tomatoes and mushrooms, and then just a little bit of sugar-free tomato ketchup. So I'm gonna eat that, enjoy that, and then I've also got a black coffee on the go because I didn't actually get time to pick one up, which I normally do on the way back from the gym, and I could do with one right now. So I'm just waiting for my kettle to boil, and I'm gonna dig into this lovely plate of food. Guys, I look red, but I'm really tired, really cold, sorry. I'm gonna have my second meal of the day, chicken, rice and veg, which I made earlier this morning, like 4 AM. And then just some ketchup with that. And we're just getting on with a little bit of planning now. So I'm doing quite well with water actually at the moment. Actually, well, not that well with that bottle, but I've also drank some of that other water that I got this morning. So we're not actually doing well. I always think I'm doing well with water, but I'm never am. The one day I will. This is really not the most attractive looking meal. What I did though this morning was I cooked the rice on the rice cooker and I add like double the amount of water that the rice cooker actually suggests. So then it makes the rice a lot more voluminous, which means you feel like you're eating more than obviously probably the calories worth. And actually I feel quite satiated normally after this meal, and I do actually really enjoy this meal. As all of them, as I always say every single time. I would say if you are on prep or on like a weight loss phase, try and eat, natural whole foods as much as possible, because A, you're going to be getting your nutrients, but B, they're also normally more voluminous than if you're eating kind of like, I don't know, any kind of processed food, which I wouldn't really recommend anyway. Obviously I do have cream of rice and whey protein powder, but I could probably quite easily substitute them for another meal like this. I do find with the whey protein, I do often find I want something sweet, and obviously that has low calories than if I was having like a sugary, snack or something. We are coming up to 3 PM. It's time for cream rice. So we have 50 grams of cream rice, 100 grams of berries and 20 grams of whey for my pre-workout meal, and then we pretty much got the same but slightly more whey for my post-workout meal. So I think I will have maybe the chocolate, maybe the apple crumble flavour. Apple pie. I always say apple crumble, it's apple pie. And then cinnamon bun protein powder. Wow guys, that combination, the apple pie and then the whey, which is the cinnamon donut, is probably the best combination I've had of this. Tastes really good. Like, it always tastes really good, but it tastes really, really good. So I'm gonna have this, did a bit of editing, and then head to the gym for my push-pull session. I am back from my push-pull session. It was a bit of a tired session today, I would say. Like, I got it done, ticked the box, but it was one of those sessions where I just felt a little bit tired. Anyway, on the way back from bus stop, I was thinking of the dream that I had last night. It was really, really, really weird. So in my dream, I could move the door with just like thinking about it, and it took quite a lot of concentration to begin with, but then I remember practicing it and doing it a couple of times in the dream, and I didn't know what happened after the dream, but I didn't know why I was thinking about it. I just was very random. Anyway, I'm gonna have my post-workout meal, which is pretty much the same as my pre-workout, just a bit more weight, and then I've got one more meal, which is salmon. Morning guys, happy Monday. We're at 4 AM as always. So today we are gonna again head and do our fasted cardio fairly early this morning, as I've got client stuff I need to get done after. Yesterday I walked all the way to the gym, which I thought would take ages, but actually it wasn't too bad. I think it maybe took about 55 minutes. And I got in a lot of my steps, so I'm going to do probably the same this morning. And then my bike's in town, so I cycle back hopefully. And yes, we'll probably do some routine work. That's why we go to gym so early, and obviously because I'm up really early. And then later on I've got a posterior. Yeah, I think I've got a posterior session to do. I was just thinking, do I? And I'm pretty sure I do. So weight is down as well this morning. We're down like another pound, so that's good. I think the weight we're aiming for, a stage weight in like 4 or 6 weeks time, depending on what regional qualifier we do, is about 116 pounds. So hopefully we'll be able to get there. It is, as I said, going to be a bit of a push. It's going to be tough. I'm probably going to be very hungry the next couple of weeks, but you know, I want to get this done, and I want to look the best I can. So it's very much necessary to do, and I'm excited for it. That is pretty much the update of the morning. I'll check in with you guys probably when I'm back from the gym. Maybe I'll film a bit of my routine development. It's not even routine development, routine perfection. But I do need to obviously start working on my onwards routine as well, because that will definitely be a new routine. So I have started, well, I started working on that one a couple of weeks ago. But we're still very much only the beginning. So I need to give that more thought, obviously, over the next couple of weeks. And when I finish these 2 competitions. Steps are ready. I just managed to get my favourite coffee from Milton. I love coffee from there, and I'm feeling very good. Routine coming along very nicely. Done my cardio, my fasted cardio, and I've got posterior session to do later. So I'm gonna have my meal 1, and then we got client work to get on with this morning. We're only at like 9:30 though, so yeah, it's been a really good morning actually. And my weight's dropped, so we're now at like 120 pounds, which is I think about 54 point something kg, which is perfect, because hopefully if it comes down at the rate that it's going to come down, well, it's come down the last couple of days, then we should be on schedule. The rice. Honestly, I'm always cooking. Always cooking rice. Has to be done. Rice cooker is definitely a game changer. And I'm really cold. I've got my blanket on. I'm like freezing. So we are going to crack on with some editing, and we've got client call. Very grey and miserable outside today. Haven't stopped all morning. We're coming up to about 12:30 at the moment, and I'm going to have the meal I prepped earlier. So we've got rice, chicken and veg. This is the standard meal I have every single day. What I will do, pop it on a plate, put it in the microwave, and then add some tomato ketchup and some Nando sauce. So I'll show you, it's not going to look the most attractive. And then I'll probably, do I want to film my session today? I've got a posterior session later. So we're cracking with probably a bit more work this afternoon, maybe have a nap. Well, I don't feel tired at the moment, but I feel like having a nap before I train my leg session, my posterior session, sorry, is going to be beneficial. I'm just doing a bit of editing at the moment, because I've got like endless videos to edit today. And yeah, that will pretty much be the rest of my day.
Of where things are going and how things are.
Well guys, that is another wrap of a very good day. I didn't actually film that much of it, but I got back from my posterior session, and I'm gonna make my cream rice in a second. I've literally just had a shower, and I'm in my cozy blanket again, and I need to give my parents a call. That is pretty much the day. I'll probably see you for another vlog very soon, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Hope you guys have enjoyed that, and yeah, you're all well.